Is Kaspa a stable coin or not? Well, probably it is to some of you guys at 16 cents, and nobody's interested into Kaspa, and some of you are saying that it's probably better to invest into something else, which I completely do agree. You should have a very diverse portfolio, so in the case when Kaspa is actually not moving, you are generating profits from, let's say, BTC, some strong altcoins, and potentially even meme coins, depending on your risk. And funny enough is that everybody is going to be interested into Kaspa that is not going to be stable coin, and when it's going to hit the price of $5. And guys, this video is not financial advice. As always, please make sure that you're aware of the fact that I'm not telling you that this is going to hit $5, because the truth is that nobody really knows. Yes, it is possible, but let's see what's going to happen. Okay, please set up your realistic price predictions for Kaspa, and of course set up your exit strategy plan. Probably Kaspa is a stable coin, just like many other coins, is the fact that the interest for overall crypto on YouTube in the last 5 years is at the bear market lows. Okay, so we had this first pump, okay, and we've been in here basically, so retail isn't here. So for you guys that are watching this video today or tomorrow, whenever, meaning that you are in probably top 3%, top 5% of people that are actually interested, like very diligent retail, I would say, and retail that's basically going to pump our bags, is not really here. Okay, at least this chart is basically showing that. And now guys, let's have a look at the chart itself. So now guys, stable coin, I don't think that stable coin is really acting like this. And of course I am going to agree that Kaspa in the last, well, what, ever since it got into that range, in the last 315 days did pretty much nothing. And yes, I do understand that this is very painful. Okay, it all depends on your strategy, guys. Okay, because as you can see, let's say on the 4-hourly time frame, there are lots of ups and downs. Okay, meaning that you can take an advantage of the volatility, DCA in, DCA out, trade support, resistance, so on and so forth. I am not a trader, at least not now. And now let's go into TA. So for hourly time frame, guys, I've been mentioning that in case if Kaspa is going to lose this level as a support, we are going to dip obviously lower, and the next technical level of support is going to be this mid-range that belongs into that channel. And as you guys see, maybe let's put it on a daily, Kaspa perfectly bounced from this mid-range with wick slightly below. However, now we are experiencing some bullishness on a daily for Kaspa. However, stochastic RSI is showing us this, meaning that we could experience a little bit of, boredom in here until BTC is going to make a next move, which actually brings me to BTC's price action. And now guys, if it comes to stochastic RSI for BTC, we've got second wave of that bullishness. So at some point, this thing could basically drop towards the downside. And that also is going to coincide with the liquidity that lays in that level. So what I think is going to happen, obviously not financial advice, I have no clue, but pure logic, right? Since we've got a lot of liquidity in here, guys, and that also is coinciding with the stochastic RSI, hashtag pullback, we could grab this liquidity at 63k 84, build up a little bit more momentum, and then BTC could actually go towards 65k. That would be great, guys, and that's what I'm seeing in the next, let's say, 2 days. So let's actually, mark this on the chart. So as you guys see, this is very not far away. I do believe that price of BTC is going to dip into this, retest this as a support, okay, and grab this liquidity, and then probably gear up towards the next move around 65k. So in the case where BTC is going to pull back a little bit, that can obviously push the price of Kaspa a little bit lower. Okay, however, I don't think that this is something to be worried about, because 65k for BTC could potentially, well, depending on the momentum, put us into, well, definitely reclaiming this level of 17 cents and potentially even going towards, all-time highs, basically 20 cents. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen in these next 2 days. And now guys, quick message that Kaspa lost ranking, and now Kaspa is sitting at number 23. Trader Taring Great is pointing out that on balance volume OBV shows breakout to the descending triangle. After the breakout, BTC will leave the consolidation zone and have another uptrend move. Guys, this looks hell of a bullish, because we are experiencing a breakout outside of this formation, and we have experienced breakout outside of this formation too last year, and the bullish price follow towards the upside. And now guys, 3-monthly chart for BTC. So this is very macro chart. BTC tends to top 3 to 4 quarters after breaking market structure on the upside. If this pattern repeats, the cycle top could occur by the end of 2024 or in Q1 2025. So according to this chart, we could see the cycle peak at the end of this year, guys. And now we've got this chart. There is a 3-daily chart for BTC. Seth is pointing out that Bitcoin 3-daily MACD just crossed bullish and BTC managed to reclaim 100 MA. Guys, this is hell of a bullish. And now guys, we've got some altcoin charts. This is 15-day chart and this is others dominance, okay? And Yoda is saying that if you have any doubts about the upcoming altcoin season, just compare altcoin dominance with Bitcoin dominance and you will know. So Bitcoin dominance obviously is spiking towards the upside, guys, and altcoin dominance is going towards the downside. Well, it's basically at the bottom, and Kaspa is in that macro chart as well, meaning that Kaspa isn't dominating at the moment, okay? That I believe is going to change. And also guys, this is the comparison of October. We've got October basically in 2016, 2020, and this is what's happening, well, in 2024. So this line is representing the halving and this is October, okay? If the story is going to rhyme and repeat, you know the story. And now guys, very important news, I believe. MicroStrategy is outperforming 100% of the S&P 500 companies because it adopted Bitcoin. And you can imagine what will happen if more companies actually are going to, you know, adopt Bitcoin. Anyways, Q4 and Bitcoin halving years are massive. So if you guys are going to look at the circle one, 2020, we've got plus 27%, plus 42, plus 46, and in 2017 we've got plus 14, plus 5, plus 30. So how much we could see now? Obviously it's not a lot in terms of percentage, although for altcoins like Kaspa it could be technically much more, or if you are holding something that's very risky, well, you imagine the fireworks that could technically happen in your portfolio. Why Kaspa is stablecoin? Well, probably because global liquidity is at this point, okay? So yes, global liquidity moved from here until this point, but see how much of potential we have in this cycle for crypto, guys, okay? Obviously, Bitcoin is following the global liquidity and more money has to be printed. Anyways, quick shout out to Mr. Titan, and this is monthly chart. He's saying that Bitcoin above 89,000 should be by the end of this year, and the blue line of the power law corridor pulls BTC like a magnet. It's only a matter of time before it trades above it. Guys, let's see. But if it's going to, let's say, hit that 89, this is not the end, okay? Because as you guys are going to look, every single cycle we've got a breakout above this blue line. BTC is actually going towards, you know, the top of that power corridor, okay? So what could be the potential top? 340k. That will be a lot, ladies and gents. I'm not saying that it will, but it's definitely a possibility. And also guys, something that you have seen in a thumbnail, I believe that this is very important, because we have to remember about the fact that there is 16 billion that is going to be, you know, distributed to the creditors in Q4 2024, and most of that liquidity will come back into crypto. And if it will, well, this is what Sensei is saying. I believe that the big portion definitely will, and if it will, it's going to pump back. So another reason to be patient. And now guys, we've got a weekly time frame for BTC. Bitcoin rejection zone has been found in the current consolidation. Rejection zone is a range of levels that the price showing response to leave those levels. It means the market doesn't prefer the price to stay there and go further down. If BTC picks up the momentum, the uptrend will resume. So now guys, this happened last time, okay, and this is what's happening at the moment. We've got this rejection zone, I mean the rejection of the downtrend, and we could potentially continue towards the upside finally. And also guys, this chart is probably something familiar for you at this point. Total crypto market cap, that is excluding Bitcoin, on a weekly chart. Total 2 is in the progress of breaking out of descending broadening wedge that has been forming for 6 months. RSI has already broken out, leading indicator. MACD is on the verge of a bullish cross. A god candle like we haven't seen for years is loading. Guys, if this dude, Mr. Prof, is right, and many times he was, pretty much almost always, that's why I'm reading his charts, we could see something huge very soon. Okay, so that's that. And we also have Mr. Max pointing out where we are potentially in this cycle. We are in optimism, okay, and this is how it feels by reading your comments. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that once Bitcoin is going to, let's say, 85, maybe 100k level, you guys are definitely going to sound much better in the comments, not mentioning about thrill and euphoria. And also guys, remember that BTC haven't seen parabola yet. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you having a great day. As always, peace and love crypto.